What if I told you that most Americans don't fail financially because they're lazy or because they didn't work hard enough? They fail because they followed the rules. Rules that quietly guarantee one thing: you'll work your entire life and still worry about money. Right now, over 90% of Americans will never reach true wealth. Not because they're stupid, not because they lack opportunity, but because nobody ever told them how the game actually works. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you don't recognize these traps early, you may already be inside one. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll see money, success, and freedom in a completely different way. And one mistake near the end? It's the silent killer of wealth, even for high earners. From childhood, Americans are taught a simple formula: go to school, get a good job, work hard, retire someday. Sounds safe, right? But here's the problem. A job pays you only when you show up. No work, no income. That means your wealth is capped by your hours, your energy, your health, and those all decline with age. Let me ask you something. Have you ever seen a billionaire filling out timesheets? Exactly. Wealth isn't built by working harder. It's built by owning things that work for you. And here's the scary part. Most people never escape this trap because they're too busy surviving inside it, which leads us to the next mistake. Ever notice how every raise magically disappears? More money, bigger house, new car, more subscriptions you forgot you signed up for. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most dangerous financial illusions in America because it feels like progress while silently keeping you stuck. You're not richer. You just upgraded your stress. True wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep and multiply. And here's the cliffhanger. Even people earning $200,000 a year fall into this trap. Why? Because of what they believe money is for. Schools teach algebra. They teach history. They teach how to follow instructions, but they don't teach cash flow, investing, taxes, inflation, or how debt can be a weapon or a prison. So most Americans grow up believing saving is enough. Debt is always bad. Investing is risky. Meanwhile, the wealthy are taught the opposite. They use leverage asset systems, while the average person is told to play it safe. But here's the twist. Playing it safe for too long is the riskiest move of all. And this fear-based thinking leads to the next trap. Fear of losing money, fear of looking stupid, fear of starting too late. So people wait. They wait for the right time, more confidence, more information. Quick question. Has fear ever paid your bills? Fear keeps people in jobs they hate. Fear keeps money sitting idle. Fear turns decades into excuses. The wealthy aren't fearless. They're fear literate. They act despite fear, while others stay frozen. And this fear feeds directly into the most socially accepted wealth killer of all. America rewards looking rich, not being rich. Big house, luxury car, designer brands. But real wealth is invisible. It's options, time, freedom. If your car impresses strangers but keeps you up at night, that's not success. That's a costume. Most Americans chase applause instead of independence. And here's the cliffhanger. Even if you avoid all these mistakes, there's one final reason most people still never become rich. Wealth isn't just about strategy. It's about who you believe you are. Most people identify as, I'm bad with money. I'm not an investor. I'm just not that kind of person. And every action follows that identity. The wealthy think differently. They see money as a tool, time as their most valuable asset, and themselves as decision makers, not victims. Here's the truth nobody tells you. You don't become wealthy one day. You become wealthy the moment you start thinking like someone who will be. And the sooner that shift happens, the sooner everything else follows.